episode, and Phil's one of our directors that'll kind of let us have fun and improv a little bit and kind of mess around. And so the scene is I walk up with donuts and bang on the window, and I catch him kind of amping himself up. And so they had this big shot set up, and they were like, and roll cameras, roll sound, and action. And I just kind of stood there. I was like, I'm not going in. I want to see what he does. So I guess he didn't have any idea, because I didn't tell anybody. And so even Johnny, our first AD, was like, hey, cue. I was like, I know. Have some fun. And then in comes music video.
And I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there in the front seat, and I hear the the playback and the big speaker, and we're outside. We've got like extras like walking down the street and cars flying by, and there's this whole thing. We got 2 cameras set up, which is why it's edited together. So a lot of people were like, no way. They had like multiple cameras. There was just 2 cameras set up. And so I'm sitting there and I'm doing the drumming, and I'm like, okay, he should have been here by now. Something's good. Why is he not? He should have stopped it. What's that? Well, here come the word. The first line is rising up. That's just too good. And then I went with it, and then you notice maybe as I'm climbing out the car window that I kind of like, I started smiling, and I almost started laughing, and I turned and I'm like, nope, keep going, keep going. You can do this.
People are like, what the hell's going on?
They just let the cameras roll, so I kept going.
Yeah, and we had these boom boxes playing playback, so you could kind of hear it up and down the street. And usually during the shot, half the crew was like reading the newspaper or moving their gear from one to the other. So I think they were looking around like, why is
you look at the back
script? I haven't read the sides.
There's people like walking in the background, kind of going, "Is this supposed to be?"
Don't look he's right in the eyes. He's a freak. Don't look that weirdo in the face. What else people do?
So anyway, that was, and of course Phil being the post-production producer of the show, he's usually the one who puts together all the gag reels. He of course was like, let it roll, this is good stuff, this is good stuff.
I think they actually called cut for a second. I think someone called cut, and luckily our camera guys and Phil were like, no, keep rolling.
Yeah, so, and,
that would have been a shame to not have.
So he just took it and ran with it. He's like, well, we're going to make this huge. I'm like, why? It was a goof. But he blew it up, so there you go. Yeah, I was cracking up. I didn't know what was going to happen, so I just started busting up laughing. And I guess it sounds so loud because I was mic'd for the scene, so I'm like, ah! Just like that. That's how he laughs.
It is. That's my new Sam laugh. You'll notice in episode 10. Whenever Dean makes a joke,
It's like a bobblehead.
I know. How'd y'all like 9? 9 was pretty cool. It wasn't on in New York. Why not?
Football game.
Which we're fine with.
I'm okay with that, but that kind of stuff. iTunes, yeah. The iTunes. That's how I watch most of the episodes. Not on my computer. I don't have time to.
Did anybody feel like Jared was going to crush Genevieve's head?
Sam was going to crush Ruby's head.
Or that.
Once they call action.
Yes, I'm sorry. Of course, my mistake.
Professional.
I was like, this poor girl. She's such a victim.
Well, they forget how big I am until they put me in a scene with a petite girl.
And yeah, I mean, to Jared's credit, she's a very, very small girl, but it's like, gosh, it's like
I'm going to eat you. It's gonna fix this stuff.
It was like Harley.
What is that right there? It's like an alien. Does anybody have any idea what that is? Text that? Jared, don't think. Give me a script. It hurts. It hurts. No. Where's all y'all's food? All y'all's. You already ate it? Got cleaned up and everything? Does that always happen? I seem to remember coming in here and like smelling the waft of. Is it usually just my nose? Dog nose. Like, I think I see something.
Leftovers.
That's good. That's good. I don't know. I should be.
I'm starving.
I I get hungry when I stand. So yeah, he's always eating.
I should never be hungry. You eat it up on camera.
Yeah,
save a village. What?
And your plum smugglers, you're gonna be sloppy.
That's right. I'm eating once again.
How are y'all gonna get past? How are y'all gonna get past next week? We have a month and a half without that. Good, because I actually got sick. That's right. Yeah, I agree. Gas. Okay, that's good. She has gas. Take it from here.
It's not bacon you're smelling.
Or it is, just in a...
Moving on.
It's really dry. I woke up in the middle of the night, like drinking from this massive thing of water because it's super dry here.
Yeah.
Used to.
And a loud air conditioning.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Where are y'all guys? You don't hear?
Here.
Okay. At least there's air conditioning because usually I'm dripping sweat. So yeah, it's not bad.
I don't want to hear this.
Is that gas?
Packaged gas.
Is it really? Is it actually cold?
Nothing to see here.
Oh my God.
Can I borrow this? Oh, I don't need a towel. Towels are for wusses. Like an ice pack is not. Too tough for towels.
Walk it off.
Give a Band-Aid. A bunch.
You're a hot guy.
That's it. I quit.
I was, yeah.
Last year.
Not the article of clothing, but the, yeah, no, it's continued.
So if you sweat more than him, that must mean you're positive.
I follow the reasoning. I'm not, temperature. Guys, he's gonna cry.
Specify temperature.
Someone tell him he's good looking. I said like someone.
I think I'm getting it. That's disgusting.